I guess it's finally time for Tweaker Man 2, Revenge of the Tweaker. Peter and Ben Reilly are about to get out. But before that happens, Norman Osborn is selling his entire company to Peter Park. Unlike how he got the dogs kicked up like that, he's too relaxed. He has to be planning some wicked shit. The secretary at the desk is like, yo, Kamala Khan is trying to come up. He's like, do not let her up here. She sees him through the camera, instantly runs off. It comes back to the fade with Peter and Chasm, and it's not looking too good for Ben Reilly right now. Kamala Khan is putting a team together with Dr. Connors and the Living Brain to stop Tweaker Man. Trying to out-tweak the Tweaker, so they brought somebody named Wreck Rap, and he looks nasty. Why bro arm curving like that? I don't know. He grossing me out. Tweaker Man stomps on Ben's head and he thinks that he has the upper hand until he scratches him and some green goo comes out of him. That's exactly what he needed to release him from his Tweaker state. Now he's regular Spider-Man. Takes the spear to go find Goblin to end this shit once and for all. Ben literally says, I thought I was gonna kill him. That's crazy. Peter's still spazzing off the Goblin pack, so he's trying to make it there as quick as possible so he can reverse the effect. Norman's prepared. He's ready for the fade with Spider-Man. But instead he got Kamala and the rest of the gang. It's slobbering time. It's crazy. Peter's still tweaking off the Goblin pack, managed to reverse engineer the spear to kill Goblin. Wreck Rat gets hit in his chest with the Goblin glider. Oh well, RIP I guess. Kamala gets turned up off that. She starts throwing all type of haymakers at Goblin. Brain's like, I have an idea to stop him. Literally destroys himself and has his head pop down the drain. Luckily Spider-Man pulled up just in the nick of time. He beats Norman's ass. Norman can't handle the hand, so he also goes down the drain, and then Spider-Man follows after. Raven mad nobody invited him to the party. He's like, hey, nobody's going down there except Spider-Man and Goblin. Let them handle their business. During the encounter though, Goblin admits the truth. He's like, oh Peter, I wanted you to bring me the spear for this exact reason. He stabs himself, releases the Goblin spirit, and then it goes into Peter Parker's body. Now Peter Parker is fully the Green Goblin, and that was Norman's plan all along. He said that he was jealous because Norman's body was always way too weak. He wanted to be superior. But while he's walking away from his speech, Norman picks up the blade and stabs Peter in his chest, releasing the Goblin spirit again. You would think that the soul is trapped in the blade, right? No, Tweaker Man tweaks out again, steals the blade, breaks it, and the Goblin spirit attaches to Norman again. It's like a soul swap is happening. Like they keep playing soul tug of war with this shit. Eventually it gets back into Norman again for like the 5th time. Peter gets knocked out, but the brain is like, hey, just let the spirit come into you. Peter lets the Goblin spirit fully take over him, and the Goblin spirit can't handle Peter's orb. Norman takes off the bottom of the blade, puts it on Peter's head. When Peter finally overcomes the Goblin spirit, it's destroyed. Norman and Peter agree to be friends again because now the Green Goblin doesn't exist at all. That was the end of the Tweaker Man arc for Spider-Man.